Alright gamers, welcome to Scrap Mechanic. I'm not gonna try and dig my way out of these mines. I decided to spend a little bit time mining off camera like I'm some sort of Minecraft YouTuber using the /give command. Because you see, we need to make money. And I'm gonna keep making money until I no longer have to make money. And I see some quartz here, so I'm gonna get it on my way out. We need to set up our mining base today. And I might also work on our normal base, but there's a lot of things we have to do because I haven't done any tier 3 raids, so that means I can't farm broccoli because I can't do it in a reasonable pace doing tier 2 raids because that's one broccoli at a time. So I need to make a new farm far away from my base that can somehow withstand farm bots, explosive bots, tape bots, jumping bots, flipper bots, toad bots, hay bots. And I've gotten a lot of suggestions from all of you on how to do such defending. I wonder if this is done prospecting or if it ran out of water. What's more likely? Probably it ran out of water. Oh, yep, definitely ran out of water. Well, that sucks. I've got more stuff. What did I get? I have 16... crimsonite, and that's kind of it. So as you can see over there, there's water. I need to build a water sucker thing so that the prospector doesn't run out. Because this prospector turns these ores, which I have plenty of, and I'm gonna get plenty more, into something that's actually useful for me. But another thing that's actually useful for me is I have a bunch of quartz, which means I can make an ore collector. I don't know how to get cable rolls. I genuinely don't have any freaking clue how to make cable rolls. But Bippy, let me learn you in the wise ways of things. To do tier 3 raids, I'm gonna have to do tier 2 raids because I'm fresh out of component kits and circuit boards, so if I'm to upgrade anything that I'm living in, I need to upgrade what I already have. Oh, there's stuff on the back of my car that I forgot to crush. That's fun. But I can eventually make an ore collector, so I don't have to carry this stuff around all with me. So I'm back to my laggy and messy base. I'm gonna clean it up. But in this truck, of which I have extended, because when it's in its relaxed position, it lowers my frames. But in this truck, I have I don't know, something thousand of plastic blocks that I will use to expand my base very shortly. And to the guy, I think his username is Degrade, who has commented like 5 times that I should build my platforms out of metal because flipper bots come out of the water and destroy my stuff. I see you. Don't think I don't see you. But the fact that no flipper bots have accosted me just yet, it's just not very high on my list of priorities. But I think this is why my base is so laggy. I have a lot of trash around here. Because when bots die, they curse me with their corpses. And I heard all of you loud and clear. I am not going to cheese any raids because that's not really the fun of it. I've done this whole playthrough without cheesing anything. I'm not going to start cheesing stuff now. All of you seemed very happy with the fact that I'm not doing any cheesing and very unhappy with the idea of me doing cheesing. And by cheesing the raids, I mean using some sort of exploit, whether it be terrain or something, to make it so defending my base is not difficult. Just gonna eat up, because it is time to defend. Now, I've been given a lot of ideas of how to defend a tier 3 raid. One, I need to find another defensible location like this one. Maybe that cliff will do, because it's far enough away from my base that I just don't want my base to get hurt. And then have a bunch of 9 to 10 block high barriers to stop explosive bots. Have a bunch of spinning sweepy things to just hurt everything. I might still do the bait path out of like really high level metal to hopefully lure them all into one area, and then I stand off in an area that isn't accessible. Now, unfortunately, I think I'm in need of more wood. Because if I go into my lumber mill and check the chest, yep, fresh out of wood. So, how did that get down there? I think it's trying to escape because it knows I'm about to destroy it. You see, I think the best way for me to go about this is to turn my mobile lumber mill trailer into just its own vehicle. And I don't want to create a new high-level seat. I will create a new engine, but this crappy go-kart has a seat that is not being used, as I didn't even notice it fell to the bottom of the ocean. So, let me turn off the engine on this thing so I can detach the seat. Now, I guess I can just put the seat here and then expand where I'm sitting. And the only problem is I'm out of wood, so I don't know if I can make new tires. I think this currently is going to be a project for later. I'm just going to have it stand on its own few limbs as I use this car to haul the truck or to haul the trees that I chop back to my base, because it's still a good hauling truck, and even though it lowers my FPS by 1 billion, I think it's more than up to the challenge. What is that, do I see? Is that the next Grow Lab key that my peepers are peeling right now? I think it is. Whoa, Grow Lab key 7. Well, Now I know where the next grow lab is. Please don't say it's like 5 miles away. It's only 2 miles away. That's a blessing, I think. So let me open up the front of my car. Turn on the saws. And I just want to get a handful of redwoods. Let me chop this baby down and hope it doesn't fall on my huge car, which it is. Oh my god. Well, I'm hauling it, I guess. That's not the way I wanted to do that, though. Let me just go ahead and open up my back. Oh my god, this is so laggy. Let me put in some temp blocks and let me weld this tree down if I can. I can't. There we go. Now turn the saw on. I approach these next 2 trees. Guess I can put my saw away. Please don't tip. This truck is so big and it's hauling so many trees that I genuinely can't see behind me anymore. But at least this proves this hauling truck can frickin' haul. I wonder if its scissor lift can still lift up the back. It's trying. I don't know if it's strong enough to lift it up, but it does improve my FPS when it tries. Oh, wait, it's doing it. I think it did its best. I think that the trees are touching the ground. I really wish I could see. Honestly, first person might be the best way to drive this right now. Hey, Kev. I didn't know Kevin's always looking at me in this car. He's always saying, hi. Hi, Kev. And I get to look at my bear. Don't think I haven't forgotten about the bear. I've come so far, but I still remember my roots. Hunky bear for the win. Driving this car in first person really gives me an appreciation for the truck drivers of this world. Because I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing, or how to get there. I think I can squeeze through this passageway. Alright, go back into first person, because now easier to see. I really wish this guy wasn't in the way. If there ever comes a moment in your life where 20 FPS starts to feel smooth, then you know you're really playing the video game how it was intended. Please don't flip. What the heck? No, it's gonna flip. Wait. Oh my god, I saved it, I think. Whoa, 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 buddy. Whoa, 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 whoa. It was a very long journey, but I'm home. That was the most insane thing I've ever done. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh, why isn't it coming back down? Please say I can recover my FPS if I do this. Please, please. Oh my god, thank you. Back up to 60 from a very reasonable 8. But I had an idea. This car is less laggy when the back of it is in the air. As you can see, my FPS just went up by 20. So what if I make it, if I pull up the hood, so the back of it is always just a little bit in the air. Let's say 15 degrees at resting. And that should keep it less laggy. Let me try. Let me put it back down and see if it can even rest at 15 degrees. Oh, look at that. It is. And look, it's still smooth as frickin' butter. Well, I'm smart, I guess. It does seem 2 out of 3 trees have successfully made it inside, but one of the 2 trees fell out of the lumber mill somehow. Probably because it's a little bit destroyed since that one time a flipper jumper bot just kind of wrecked my whole day. I think speed equates to strength for controllers though. So I'm gonna see if I turn up the speed, my back will be able to lift up faster. Because look at, there's only 1 chest in it right now. But since it's at a bad pivot point, I guess, it takes a lot of effort for it to fully extend. But oh my god, look at that. So what do I need? I need a water container for my cave base, and I want a piston as well. So my interactive piston, please. And I'm out of circuit boards, so hopefully my stuff is ready to harvest. What is this guy doing here? What are you doing, buddy? Goodbye. Does appear to be ready to harvest, which is great. And it's raining as well, so it means I don't have to put much effort into watering. Let me just get more oranges and a bunch more radishes. And at this point, I'm pretty much farming just for food and ammunition. We're gonna defend this corner with bot heads because I get so many bot heads that, and I don't know what their durability is, but might as well. Maybe it'll scare them off like old Hubie once said. I have a lot of broccoli seeds though. Should the day ever come when I can actually farm them. But on this dreary, rainy day, I must shoot off all red bots that I see. And paint guys, I guess. Oh, there's a red guy. Come on, die, buddy. There's another red guy. And I'm actually doing this for circuit boards, not component kits. And there's a guy in this bush over here, but I can't see. So hopefully that wild shooting killed him. It did not. And look at that. What a marvelous day. And I got 3 whole circuit boards from that, which is great. But I need this water container. I also need a pump. So let me get a vacuum pump. And I would like a light. Sure, I'll get 2 warehouse lights. Oh my god, my car is in the ocean. So there's a few things I want to take from this car. 1, I want to take this vacuum pump. 2, I want to take these metal bits. And I would like to bring this car down into the mines. But I'm curious to see if this car even fits in the elevator. Oh my god, does it? Oh, it does. But it does take up the whole goddamn thing. Let me just back up a little bit and go down. I mean, it's easier just to back up down this way rather than turn around because my car is too big. But I want to build my mining base, I think, in this corner over here where there's water. Yeah, look, there's water over here. So if I go ahead and get this trash out of the way, like so. Now I have this whole space space to build. And why I brought this car down, I brought it down for a few reasons. One of them is that I have building blocks. One thing I know for sure is I want the crusher to be over here so I can kind of pull up to it with my cars, and it'll automatically take out of their ore chambers. I'm going to need to come back for the stuff later, because I'm going to need a lot of pipes and other things. And I want to see how good these warehouse lights are. That's not the way I wanted to show them. I guess this way? Whoa! I have normal lights as well, I'm pretty sure. So let me go ahead and crush that up. Now I can have the vacuum pump into the water, and then this and hook into the prospector. But I'm gonna need more blocks. How many can I take? 1,500. That's fine. It'd last me a few seconds at least. So I'm gonna want like a bridge coming over here because I want this all to be one attached. Whoa. I'm gonna need this car to move back, I think. I want the vehicle closer to I want the base closer to over there. So I'm gonna move this and I'm gonna make a long line. And this line is essentially just so that the water that I'm sucking up is connected. So I can connect it to the prospector. And there we go. Now it's less out of the way too anyways. What does it look like if I color these really bright warehouse lights? Like yellow? Maybe yellow's ugly. How about orange? Orange might be cool. How about red? I like red, to be honest. And what about just white? And there we go. The prospector is now hooked up back to the pump all the way over there. And let me just go ahead and clean up my mess that I made. And this little pipe, I'll just color the color of the ground. You don't notice it. But now that I am here, I need a piston. Just upgrade it all the way as it needs to go. I want the piston to be able to choose basically what I'm depositing, whether it be goopite or rumamanamite, abajajabite, etc., etc. So I'm doing a very similar style to what I normally do, but I want over here being where you can drive up, the crusher will take all the ores off your car and then it'll prospect it. But then over here, like I said, this building is going to be what delivers the goods that I've mined. And I have them connected because I want it to look like one singular building. I put a little support here. And I'm trying to put some extra detailing in because I'm happy with the other buildings that I've made, but sometimes I feel like I could do more. So I'm trying to make the structures more complex and overall it just more visually interesting. Oh, I think I want to paint these, maybe not yellow, orange. Orange is their default. Maybe like a white. Now, on one hand, I am glad that all my buildings look pretty similar because it conveys like a visual style. It makes the world feel more lived, in my opinion, if everything has a similar visualization. But I've used up all of my paint and I need a bunch of switches, another piston, a chest, and other things. So now, as big as that building felt, so now that I'm in my car, it doesn't look so big. But that's just is a testament to how freaking massive this car is. Now, I still have so much plastic left, but I've used thousands upon thousands. I'm gonna bring my whole lumber mill up to my farm because there's just so much stuff to refine up here. I'm tired of bringing it all down to my refiner. Let me pile this in the back. Seems like a perfect place as any. Okay, never mind, it's falling off. So now I can refine all this. Gauge the fences, pick up some potatoes, and this should be the last time I have to farm today, hopefully. All right, paint guys, red guys, pink guys and red guys, and tape bots, I guess. But not real ones, not real scary ones. Oh, the jumpers, gosh dang these guys. But at least this is not that big of a trouble anymore. Hopefully I can get to a point where tier 3 raids feel this easy. But I'm hesitant to think that will ever happen. But at the very least I have a lot of food now. I really need to finish my garage because I always lose track of my vehicles and I think they fall into the lake. I want to bring, this might be a bit silly to do, but I want to throw the mining vehicle in the trunk because I want to bring both of them down there. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I do not want it to go up. I want this to go out. There we go, car and truck. Definitely the best way to go about that. So I need a chest, a few switches, and I should remember to keep my glow bugs fed because I haven't fed them in a while. But they're doing just fine, aren't they? Yeah, look at them. The interactive. I need a chest, so I'll just get a small one. I need a bunch of pipes, so I'll get a bunch of pipes. And I need some switches, so I'll make 2. That should hopefully be enough. This is one of the dumbest things I've ever done, though. Jesus Christ. I had to attach the miner because it just kept falling. But now that I'm here, and my car is on its side now, I can use my miner to get rid of all this trash, because it is bothering me. Let me just back right in here. And it appears, now that I'm getting into the last part of the video, somebody's doing construction outside my goddamn window. So, sorry about that. Let me hook this mighty fine system up. Set this I mean, really as fast as possible. Doesn't really matter that much. This hooks into these two things. Look at that. And now I can start collecting water, which means the prospector will be going automatically, right? Yes, it is. Now with pipes, this, the refiner or crusher, I guess you could call it, is hooked up into the chest. It's prospecting away. Now, one thing I forgot to do was make another piston, so it actually cannot extend far enough at the moment. But I'm just going to go ahead and make a temporary system. And let me connect all of my goopite. None in here, none in here, none in here, none in here, none in here. So I think I left it all over here. Which means I don't have very much of it. I kind of need more prospectors because this is not prospecting very quickly. But I can go ahead and deposit the goopite that I have. And I can also deposit the crimsonite that I have. And so it seems to be about 40 materials per. So I'm going to sit here for a while as this prospects. I've gotten 40 aurumite, whatever the hell that is. And I think that'll be enough to fill this bar up, maybe. Oh, it's 50. Well, I have 7 more and 12 more of this and what have you. Yeah, I need 3 more aurumite, so I guess me job's to wait then. And videos like these take a long time to make, so if you would like to support me, please subscribe. If you're this far into the video and you're not already, please say I got my 3 aurumite. I am lucky. No, but I did get another one of these. Now, ultimately, I think I want a different chest for each one of them, just so I can put it in the chest and not have to worry about it moving around, but I'm gonna do the it moving around strategy for a little bit. I only have 11 more things to prospect, which isn't looking good. I think I might go into the mines, just to make sure I don't run out of things to prospect. Let me call down Desi, this cute little baby, as I end this video the way I started, being in the ground too much. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oof. So, surely the car's just up here, right? Surely. Oh, thank God. You don't know, my heart just sank. My heart left my soul for a moment. Hopefully, this is enough stuff to crush. 15 aurumite. By golly gee willikers. 9, 10. Oh my God, I need 1 more crimsonite. That's so sad. There's no chance it's currently prospecting now, is it? Technically, there's a shot, but I'm gonna move it over. There we go. And then some goopite for me. I'm gonna save the rest of the aurumite or whatever it's called because I want to use it to build like ore collectors and stuff. So I want to keep as much of this stuff around. There's no chance I've gotten before I go up to grab the... No, I've not gotten another crimsonite. I'm gonna leave this stuff in the chest here. And I'm gonna bring this car all the way down here and move this trailer out of the way. Yeah, move. So now I should deposit that stuff where it needs to be, and now I need to find where all the balls that I got are. Because I got a lot of balls, that's for sure. I think this one? I don't know. Let's see. It seems to be, I don't know. I'm going around somewhere, that's for sure. No, but it did take me almost where I want to go, because if I take this one, I will go to where I want to go. And land here, and now I have 3 little balls ripe for the grabbing. As I hit them down. And then Desi, I'm sorry, I love you, little Des, but you're in the way. As I transport these goods down to the smelter. Hiya! And hopefully this should be worth a decent amount of money. Come on down. Let me just surf along with these guys. And hopefully it can take this many at a time because that's what I'm giving it. Watch it go down. Wait. I want to watch because I didn't watch it last time. Please, let me watch, please. Okay, it goes into hole and they disappear. And then now this is... doing its thing, and I should go and wait for it to pop out in my truck. Okay, that's the first 5 ingots that it's coming. I see them back there, off in the way, and now they're dropping down. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's filling the whole truck. Oh my God, it's getting all of them. Oh, they're not all fitting. Uh-oh. Well, 2 of them fell out, but I can just put them on the side. Because the rest stayed in. This is bountiful bounty. Oh my gosh. It looks so awesome. I mean, my frames are gone because it's a lot of loose physics objects, but it is cool. You cannot doubt that. Whoa, no. Oh, dang it. All right, I've got a pile of money. I'm going to put this back in the truck. That is a much sillier way to carry the money, but it works, you know, so. We're at 14,100. Let's see what money I get to once I deposit this. I'm back backing in and open up the back. I'm gonna put the Auramite in last just because I'm so curious as to how much it's gonna be worth. So these are all worth 500 a pop. But now it's time to see what Auramite is worth. 1,000 a pop. Does that mean that Crimsonite is gonna be worth 2,000 a pop? Because that'll be awesome if that's true. All right. How much money did I make? I got 10 grand. Oh my god. Now, as much as that's awesome, what is a monster wheel? What is a monster wheel big? I really think I should just get a bunch of component kits. So I'm gonna get 10 of them. As I upgrade the drill, so its range settings and speed are higher. Okay, yes, definitely. And upgrade the turret seat. And now its responsiveness should be higher too. So now this miner should be a lot better to use in the future. And I wonder if I've gotten a Crimsonite. I did not. So that's something for the future. But thank you guys for watching. This was a long video, so make sure to subscribe. Thank you to my members, Zazel Death, Stefan, Chase for Free Wi-Fi, Tack, Ice Ferret, Laz Ringvol, Hugo, Bushy, Sig101, and Blessed Continually.